Welcome back, everyone. We're thrilled to continue our Top 20 Electric Bike series with a standout model that promises to be a game changer. I'm excited to delve into all its features and benefits. But before we dive in, I have some fantastic news. If you're considering a purchase, don't miss out on this incredible discount available right now. Check the description below and the pinned first comment for all the details. Now, let's explore what makes this electric bike truly exceptional. Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer has extensively tested the Hiboy P6 electric bike, covering more than 500 miles commuting to work. Their experience has solidified a positive impression, noting they would choose this bike again. As a first-time electric bike owner, they opted against pricier models recommended at a bike shop, finding the Hiboy to be faster, sleeker, and more affordable. They particularly enjoy its smooth ride, capable of reaching speeds over 30 miles per hour on downhill stretches, thanks in part to its fat tires. However, they do have some specific recommendations for improvement. They caution against the half-twist throttle design, suggesting a safer habit of turning the bike on and off while seated to avoid accidental acceleration incidents. They advocate for upgrades like hydraulic brakes, better pedals, and rear-view mirrors, critiquing the factory brakes and emphasizing the bike's weightiness at 65 pounds, which might be a consideration for those living in higher-floor apartments. The reviewer highlights the bike's suitability for city streets and gravel paths rather than serious mountain biking trails, noting its adequacy in transporting someone weighing around 200 pounds, though acceleration from a standstill could be sluggish for heavier riders. Despite positive motor and battery performance, they express frustration with frequent error codes and some operational noise, acknowledging the bike's overall value for newcomers or budget-conscious buyers who can later customize as needed.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer finds the Hiboy P6 electric bike to be well-crafted and equipped with quality components suitable for mountain biking. However, a notable drawback lies in its choice of cable brakes instead of hydraulic ones, which are more efficient and quieter, despite being available at a similar price point. The review expresses frustration over the cable brakes requiring more effort and offering less effective performance compared to their hydraulic counterparts. Another issue highlighted is the PAR, pedal assist system, controller, which cuts out for nearly half a crank revolution during gear shifts. This design flaw is particularly inconvenient, especially considering the bike's hub drive motor, where such interruptions actually increase torque on the chain during gear changes. This becomes particularly problematic when riding uphill, as the sudden loss of assistance while downshifting disrupts the climbing momentum. Despite these drawbacks, the reviewer's overall impression of the bike remains positive. The Hiboy P6 impresses with its build quality and appropriate selection of components for mountain biking, but the issues with the brakes and power controller detract from an otherwise enjoyable riding experience.
Excellent! Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer's experience with the Hiboy P6 electric bike is largely positive, with only a few minor grievances. They acknowledge common brake squeaking but note its speed and performance on level 5 pedal assist and electric modes. Off-road riding is described as fairly smooth, although they find the seat somewhat firm. Their main concerns are the pedals, which they replaced with aftermarket ones due to perceived cheapness, and the bike's height. Despite ample seat adjustment, it remains too tall even at its lowest setting for comfortable ground contact at stoplights, especially for their height of 5 feet 9 inches. They emphasize that these issues do not overshadow the bike's overall enjoyment and functionality. They suggest checking the Allen bolts before extensive riding, as some were not as securely fastened as desired initially. Despite these minor adjustments and considerations, they conclude that the Hiboy P6 is a great value for its performance and features, making it a worthwhile choice for riders seeking an enjoyable and versatile electric